see here. See, mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. Let me bring that down a little bit. All right. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good there. Come on, chat box. All right. There's that. Alrighty, I went to a different style. I don't like that style. Hold on. That's a little bit, it's old school. Let's make it, let's see what box looks like. Box looks corny. What is Twitch? I'll do Twitch. That looks good. Alrighty. There's that. There's that. Gotta make sure all 3 of these things are working. Got like 4 windows open. It's crazy. So, all right, then. So let's go ahead and where was I? All right, let's go ahead and tweet out. There we go. There's that, and then there's that. So. Yeah, but what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Wait for a few more people to jump in. Hopefully, everybody has been gaming. Um, first of all, an elbow update. It does feel better. I promise you, on Friday, I thought I broke it. Oh, it felt horrible. Mm. Billy T, what's happening? Christopher Harte, what's happening? Phaedrus, how are you doing there, young man? So, how's everybody doing? Billy T, what's happening? Alrighty. Now I need to go back here and check to see why the chat box isn't loading correctly. Alright, there we go. What's going on, people? Eric, how you doing? Social joins. He is on his lunch break over there. Christopher Harte says if bleeding gums doesn't does not I think this should be does not get at least as good as Meta scores dreams. They will have no bragging rights. Well, I mean, again, I don't look at it as a competition anymore. I think Dreams did surprise people. Um, I'm getting it for PS5. I think there'll be more tools available when it goes to PS5. So that'll be me for Dreams. So I'm going to get it. I'm just going to wait for it on PS5 because the Media Molecule has already announced that it's going to be on PS5. So which is fine. I'll just get it when it gets to PS5. So, but yeah, what are you all playing? Now look, guys, I've got to take this XCOM game back because it will not load. Um, it will not load. So I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's my PlayStation is acting up, but yeah, it's really effed up. I can't get it to load like the collector's edition with all the DLC. Hmm. So White Zaddy likes Dreams. That's fine. I mean, again, I've got no problem with that at all. But that's what happens when you when you have another man's when you use Metacritic to try to attack other people's preferences. Now that's not looking too good for them, I guess. So that to me is funny. I don't care about Metacritic. To me, you make up your own mind on what you want to buy. I'm going to buy Dreams. I'm just going to wait for it to go to PS5. It's supposed to have better physics available, and that's what I want. I want some type of. I want to build like a flight simulator, and I need better physics. So hopefully they let that do it. So what's up, Lincoln Clay? If you want to hop on, I'm in the Discord. If you want to hop on, let me know. So Sam Ash, how you doing? How you doing? So I don't want to say you hope Dreams comes to PC in the future. That's fine. It'll be on PS5. I know that. So Dreams just Thanos snapped all other games. Apparently, look, I've been watching people play it. It is interesting to watch people play it. I don't know how they're getting away with the content from other games though. Like I saw a Sonic one, and it actually looked pretty good. It looked like Sonic from years ago. So that was actually pretty neat to see people that are actually doing the creating. Like I said, I can't draw a stick man, so that's always interesting to me. So, so yeah, I agree with you, Sam Ash. I can't draw a stick man. So I get that. Dreams is perfect for creative. Yeah, I mean, again, they say you don't really need to. I mean, to me, you would need to be creative to really get everything out of it. But I'm gonna try to create a flight sim game on there. I'm just gonna wait for PS5. So, and that way I have a better engine and more assets to deploy. So, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Lincoln Clay's at work. All right, all right, all right. So, but yeah, Dreams crushed a lot of people. But as you all can see, I want to give an update here. I want to give a big, big, big shout out to Grudia Legends. Um, his donation last week. We are a whopping $7 away, guys. So if anybody wants to feel, and also I want to give a shout out to CRU Foundational Negro. Between him and Garudia, we've been able to, as you can see, where the donations are going right back to the PC. So if anybody wants to donate $7 at some point before March 1st, I will be getting the 5600 XT. So that is the plan. So everybody knows that. Now there is an outside shot. I have an outside shot to get the 5700. So it's an outside shot, but it's looking more and more for me like I'm gonna get a. I'm looking at getting another monitor with HDR, and then getting a 5600 XT. That looks like where I'm gonna go. So, hmm. But Dreams apparently on Metacritic, it's got a 90 or 91, something like that. Allegedly, Metacritic removed um, removed a bunch of troll comments. I guess it was something like that. And so, because they were trying to review bomb the game, and they took it out. They were able. They have an algorithm now that can take those away, and they also have an algorithm that lets people know lets Metacritic know that people have actually played the game, and they're only relying on what 12 the it's like 12 or 20 reviews, and then whatever those what the company gives out X amount of review copies, and then those are the official reviews. So good for the companies doing that. I've always thought that you should make up your own mind. I'm not super interested in Dreams, but will it be something that I get for the PS5? Yeah, I'll get it for PS5. So yeah. But um what happened because of Dreams, a new studio created from the best people who created great games within it. Um that could happen. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I agree. That could happen. But I don't know if it will, but that could happen. So also PS4 and Xbox One, if you want one, they're on sale. You can get them anywhere on eBay and Newegg, anywhere from $100 to $150 off at this point. I think there's just going to be a mass sell off for the for those systems because the new systems are slated to come out. Um, you know, the new systems are slated to come out here in the next 7 to 10 months, and so we'll have to wait and see. I personally believe that they ought to delay the PS5 till next year. It's right now. It's they're having some cooling issues with it. Of course, my understanding is that they had two SKUs. They had one SKU that was about 10.8 T flops, and then they had another SKU that was closer to 13. It sounds like they're going with the 13 one. So if that's what they end up doing, they need to get that right because who wants to buy one of those damn things and then it come and burn your house down? So hopefully they can get that fixed. But I look for it to be close to, like I said, a Vegas 64 as far as performance. So I think the Vegas 64 has like 12.7 to 13 T flops. So a performance. So I'm not expecting a T flop number of that. I'm expecting the performance. So, which is exactly what Lou Waffa said last year when I broke that news to you guys. So that's been accurate. So shout out to Lou Waffa. And again, it's going to be a good system if you want to go ahead and buy it. I'm more interested in the spatial sound. I want to see how that's going to work on the PlayStation. So. Mm, mm. Yeah, the animators. I'm more interested in how they're doing animation on that game. So we have to wait and see how that works. But yeah, they have RDNA. Yeah, it's RDNA. It's not GCN. It's just you know that's already been confirmed by AMD. Is that it's going to have RDNA on it. So they do not need 13 raw T flops like they do in GCN versus RDNA. You could have like 9.7 T flops, and it gives you like 12 point something in in GCN. So and that's both consoles. That's not just Sony. That is Microsoft as well. Both consoles will be capable of doing exactly what they say. And that's good. Jim Ryan came out at CES and he said, "Yeah, this is exactly what the new PlayStation will do." And we'll go from there. Just have to wait and see. Again, for me, the 5600 XT, I believe, is RDNA, and but I also I'm gonna have to get another motherboard. I'm hearing that because I've got a 350B motherboard, and I need at least a 470 or 450 Tomahawk. And the reason why I want the Tomahawk is because it's got this crazy looking missile on the cover of it. Oh! So I want that. I want something like that to complement the computer. So that's what I'm doing. But I will get the 5600 first, definitely, and more than likely I will get the motherboard, which is going to cost about 100. I'm willing to spend like $120 on it, just to see how that works out. It's just I'll be going to Best Buy probably Saturday. I may have a little extra cheddar Saturday, so I may do. I'm either going to get the motherboard Saturday, or I'm going to get the GPU. So this depends on which one. If not, I'll order the GPU off of Amazon. Ah. So what's everybody playing? Now let me look. I'm telling you right now, I will buy. What's the name of this game? Um, I will buy the Division Part 2 on the PlayStation because it's only like $5. So if anybody is interested in that, let me know. So so They're still playing Yakuza 0. Yeah, I need to go ahead and get those Yakuza games going. So I definitely need to do that. So I'm behind. I am playing Nier Automata though, just for everybody to know. So so he's still waiting. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm interested in social joins in the physics on how that's going to change next generation. So we're intrigued with what House Marquee makes next. Yeah, that'd be cool. That will be cool to see what they do. So little extra cheese is always nice. Dreams Parade went back. Yeah, Fret Boy. Oh, to play Killzone 2? Wow. Now you playing that on PS what? PS3 or PS Now? So just asking. Is that a PS3 game or a PS Now game? So, but yeah, PS3. Okay, yeah. See, I never had a PS3. You can't pay me to get one. I got principles. So I do have principles. So I'm trying to get my chat box to speed up. I don't know what I need to do. All right. Let me try it at that speed. So yeah, now when Sony said it, people would go get a second job to do that. Then the answer to that is nah, fam. I am not getting a second job for that. I have no idea what that is in is that Chinese? It looks like it's Chinese. So ah. So let's talk about that Bleeding Edge beta. I'd even give a big shout out to Jay Barry. I've been watching his PS5 beta, and it looks like, is it just me or does that game look like Microsoft's version of Splatoon? It looks like Splatoon. What's up, Ice Queen? So I mean, what? I mean, that game looks like Splatoon. You bought a PS3 6 months after launch. I can't do it. I can't do it. I am not going to buy something where I get insulted to have to buy it. They had to insult me, and I ain't doing it. I'm not going for insults. So, I do not like being insulted. They can suck the high hard one. Talking about I'll need to go get a second job in order to do it. So but yeah, but anyway, Bleeding Gums, Bleeding Edge. Let's get back to that. That game looks like Splatoon. So I was rolling on the floor on that stuff. I mean, they were talking about the teamwork aspect, and it's like, man, let me tell you this right now: the fact that they're on there talking about teamwork, this plays out the whole narrative of, I'm gonna go home and play with my friends and call them the B2 and get one man army. I mean, what is it with? I mean, it's Splatoon. Does that game? So I've never played Metal Gear 4. Nope. I've never played Metal Gear 4. Never. And I'm going to. It's on PS now. But and I may get it today because Sony keeps emailing me about PS Now, about a 7-day trial. So I may go ahead. I am off. See, Friday, Saturday. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I might go ahead and get it Thursday night when I come home from work. Order me, because I have to do laundry. So I may get it then and start playing it then. Looks like a rental, fun for maybe a day. Well, no, I've always wanted to play. Is that the gun? Is that Guns of the Patriots or something? Shadow of the Patriots, or it's something like that. Yeah, I do want to play that game. So that's it. When I saw that game on PS3, I was shocked on what it looked like. Which game looks like Splatoon? Bleeding Gums looks like. To me, it does. So yeah, it does. To me, it looked the same. A bunch of cartoon characters running around, and people talking about teamwork. It's like, oh my god, it's the best Metal Gear. It looked good. I remember that game impressed me years ago when I saw that. Um, oh, you got some flowers this morning from your ex. He wants me back. Oh, okay. Well, that's oh, well, I'm sorry, Don. He's like, baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Is that what he was trying to say to you? Fret Boy says Snake Eater's the best. Yeah, I see. I've not played Metal Gear 4 yet, but I did enjoy Snake Eater. That Sniper Duel, the Sniper Duel and Snake Eater and Metal Gear 5, when you were fighting Quiet in Metal Gear 5, boy, you that was tough. I mean, that boy Quiet was tough. Oh, Don, just follow your heart, young lady. It won't lead you wrong, okay? That game looks nothing like Splatoon. It looks like Splatoon. You look at Splatoon and then you look at Bleeding Gums. It's the same game. Bunch of people running around shooting each other, so talking about teamwork. Like, oh, we gotta have teamwork here. So why? So you can get on, so you can call in the B2. Look, I'm not playing the game. I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. It probably, and look, Splatoon to me, my niece, when I saw my niece playing that game, I was shocked at how fast it moved. I'm like, how do you even know where to go, with this? So, um, so she said, look like underwater. It looked like Splatoon. Which I look, and if it is, that's perfectly fine. I'm not behind it. Hmm. So that's an outright insult to Nintendo. Well, again, it's Microsoft's version of that. That's all it is. So I mean, at least when I saw Jay Barry stream it, I'm like, man, that looks like Splatoon. So I mean, again, my niece loves Splatoon. So I mean, she does. I mean, I can't. I can't do it. But again, I'm not in that ecosystem with that console. I do have. I do need to play. I gotta finish Outer Worlds. That's another thing I gotta do. So I do have to finish Outer Worlds on PC. Mm. Drinking that Mike's Hard Lemonade. So hit that like button, people, and share it out. So, but yeah, very happy about the 5600 XT. It's when I looked at the performance compared to the 1660. Now that 1660 Ti, and that's still I can go buy that. I can definitely buy that Saturday, but I don't know if Best Buy even has that anymore. Yeah, I think I played Outer Worlds and I went to the left and there was all these monsters and stuff. I kept getting killed, so I'm like, I need to go back and finish it. So, but I do need to do it. So the character in Bleeding Edge looks pretty dope. Other than that, it looks average. Well, I mean, again, I'm talking about the gameplay. It looks like Splatoon. There's a bunch of people running around shooting. And I was just laughing at the teamwork aspect. Like, oh no, they got to get online and call in the B2, which is what they're doing. That's why look, I don't mind doing that every once in a while. Like I'll play the Division Part 2. If somebody wants to do that, I'll do it. What's up, 4-star General? But I can't knowingly brag about that game. I'll buy it because it's like $5. You dig? I'll buy it because it's $5. But I can't deal. I can't deal with a bunch of people online talking in somebody's ear. Well, I'm gonna go over here, and you stand there, and then I'm gonna sit up here on this. I'm gonna go over here by the tree, and then I'm gonna shoot that guy over there. I mean, that sounds like a bunch of 10-year-olds. So, oh my gosh. Um, I need a subscription to like Ubisoft or something. So, Splatoon looks way better and is much more. Well, yeah, I don't know how my niece does that. I mean, I saw, and then I don't know if you all saw Splatoon. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know if you all saw Splatoon being played at the esports tournament. They move so fast. I'm like, how do they even know where to go? You know. It's your late husband's birthday tomorrow, Don. I am sorry. I'm sorry. So I certainly hope it'll get easier for you. But just take your time. Take your time. It's no rush there. So you have all the time in the world. So so what do I need a subscription for to play Splatoon? But again, I mean, you can see people playing Bleeding Edge or Bleeding Gums or Bleeding Feet, whatever they call this game, on their tablets. I mean, that's what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, I can see people playing that on a tablet. That's what it looks like. And what it does is when Matt Booty said over a year ago that they were going to have a bunch of AA games for Game Pass, and if they get the occasional AAA experience, and he referenced Hellblade from Ninja Theory, that I don't see why this is a big deal. I don't know why people have a problem with what Microsoft is doing. The people I see complaining are the people who are in the Xbox ecosystem. I mean, they're just people, and shout out to the people this morning on Twitter. They're bitching on Twitter this morning, talking about what Sony is going to do, what they're not going to do. Sony does not have to do what Microsoft is doing. Okay, Microsoft is a software company. Sony's a hardware company. So, and shout out to Enrique with Brat. Like I said, shout out to the Brat podcast. You also go check that out. But this conflating both companies is something that women do. Women conflate two different things. Talk apples and apples, not apples and oranges. So it's just silly. So people may Fallout 4 and Dreams. Oh, well, I thought Fallout 4 was a good game. I didn't think it was as good as Fallout 3. But to me, Fallout 3 one of the best games ever made. So Fallout 3 is one of the best games that I played. I bought all that DLC and everything. So yeah, I wish nothing but good luck to a game like Bleeding Edge or whatever it's called. So see, that's just it. Social joins. They're being conditioned not to buy the games. They're being conditioned to buy the service. And I saw somebody bitching on Friday that they were playing something called Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and now it's gone. I guess Xbox got rid of it, but that's it. You don't control your content. You don't control the content. And I can't. I mean, look, it's like when you get Netflix. You don't control what Netflix has on there. Or if you get Disney Plus, you can't control what Disney Plus puts on there. So it's amazing what's happening. So he said that people rather stream PlayStation games on PC at 720p than play them native on consoles. More power to them. You were Sony, you would never put the games on PC natively. Well, I mean, they're going to put some games on PC. They've said they're going to put some select games, select titles. That's coming from the executives themselves. So what cracks me up is that you can clearly see what's happening with some people. They'll say, well, if they're going to put that game on, like a multiplayer game, then they should put this game and then that game. And again, you got to understand where the bitching is coming from. It's not coming from the console guys. It's coming from the PC guys who ran out and spent a gob of money on something called 2070 Ti or whatever it is called. And now they got no games to play. I mean, there's some good games on PC that they just don't play. And that's a fact. So they see a game, they're not asking, and here's the thing, here's why their argument is hollow. One, the company has already said what they're going to do. Number two, they're not complaining about Nintendo. Why won't they go and ask for a Splatoon or Mario? It's like they don't want those games. This is why to me they look like a bunch of bitching little girls. Here's what the company says. It's just like if Pepsi says, we're only going to sell Pepsi in Australia. We're not going to sell Diet Pepsi or, what else do they make? Mountain Dew. All we're going to sell is Pepsi. If Pepsi says that, if the company says that, that's what you're getting. But there's always going to be some numbnut saying in Australia that says, well, yeah, they put Pepsi down here. They're going to put Pepsi. They're going to put all the Pepsis down here now. I mean, that's just human nature. So that's just human nature. The Game Pass is a rental service. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. So, and then again, there's nothing wrong with Game Pass. I have Game Pass, but I understand that what they're doing, what Microsoft is doing, is they're conditioning the people in their ecosystem and or the ones that join not to own anything. It's just going to be you're going to pay for access to a service like with Netflix. They want to be the Netflix of gaming. If you have Netflix, you don't own anything. Okay, you all you own is the rental agreement of the monthly payment to access the content that's there. That's it. You don't own anything. Netflix doesn't have to give you equipment because you got the equipment. Whether it's TV or telephone or tablet, and so that's what Microsoft wants to do. What cracks me up is even though they say these things, even though Microsoft says that, Phil Spencer says that, Matt Booty says what he says, these cats still argue on what Microsoft is doing. It's like, damn, they already said what they're doing. They already said it. So, and they want again, Microsoft they have the Azure cloud. That is their money maker. That is their bottom bitch. That's their money maker. They want everything to move in and out of the Azure cloud. That makes perfect business sense. So you're going to create content to drive people to use Azure. That's what they're doing. That's why I'm like, look, you can get the Series X if you want to, but there's a reason why Microsoft came out and said, we're not going to have nothing for this for 2 years. It's because it's not a priority. That's it. People are like, they're building the console. Yes, they're building a console, but it's not a priority, or else they would have stuff for it day one. They don't. They said they won't. I mean, they'll have the Halo game. That I think the Halo game is going to be what they anchor everything on before they get caught up. But they've said you're not going to have really anything for it new for 2 years. That's sad, man. That is sad. So, a lot of social media sites pushing the stream there for streaming too. Well, we've been streaming. We got Netflix, we got Hulu, we've got Amazon. So it's not that people are not streaming; they're already streaming. So, but people are going to find out that there's a reason why Samsung's got 5G phones. I'm surprised Microsoft didn't go with Verizon, honestly, because I think Verizon has 5G. And in order for you to stream on your phone with minimum dip and drop, you need 5G. I'm talking about minimum. So you thought PS Now and Game Pass were two different things. Now it's the same. I mean, it allows you to. Doesn't PS? Don't they both allow you to download games from that service? I'd say that's pretty much the same thing. So, so, so both Dollar Tree game and well, I mean, yeah. I mean, again, I don't have a problem with Game Pass and or PS Now. I just, I don't. It does not affect what I'm doing. It's just people need to understand that Sony looks at streaming as the garlic mashed potatoes, and Microsoft looks at it as your main course because that's what they're going to do. And I don't see why people have an issue here. The only people I see complaining is the PC people at this point because they don't have no games on their PCs, I guess. And there's plenty of games. They just like if you play real time strategies and RPGs and flight simulators, that's the strength on PC. That is that really PC excels at those games. Um, I saw somebody put something about Sony should put single player games on PC, and it's like, well, that's again, they said they're going to put select games on PC, so that's what they put on there is up to them. I personally think that you know, infamous Second Son from Sucker Punch. I mean, my God, that game came out in 2014. put that on there, you know. So good grief. But the Halo Infinite is going to be a Destiny ripoff. Rumor budget is $500 million. I have to wait and see what. I mean, I'm going to get Halo because I play Halo. I play Halo. So I certainly hope that game is good, but I'll play it on my PC. So well, I mean, 901. If there were thousands of games on PC, why are they begging for games? So I mean, the diabetic gaming Zaire took that from. Oh, okay, that's fine. So I heard Zaire asking talking about the cooling system on the PS5. It's like, oh my god, why are they talking about a cooling system on something that's not even here? But shout out to those guys. So Xbox gamers will complain more once they start losing their favorite game. Well, I mean, they don't own the game. No, they can't really complain because they don't. The first party games will always be on Game Pass. The third and second party games they don't control them. They don't control them. So I mean, again, I don't. I. That's why I'm just like shaking my head. I'm like, I don't get why in the world people are having an issue with it. Why are you complaining over content you don't own? All right, it's just like if you buy Disney Plus right now, if you sign up for Disney Plus, Black Panther is not on Disney Plus, and neither is Avengers: Infinity War. That's on Netflix. So if you want to wait on, like a friend of mine said, once those movies leave Netflix, go ahead and go to Disney Plus. He's already said it. And I don't know when Black Panther is going to be on Disney Plus because that is kind of crazy. That it's been on YouTube. My God, it's been on Netflix for a year. So when is it going to Disney Plus? You know, but but my point is that you don't own that stuff. Disney can just take that off anytime they want. Netflix can take it off anytime they want. You understand? So so it's you don't own the content like The Irishman. Now The Irishman will always be on Netflix because that's a Netflix original. So that the Martin Scorsese, I believe, made that movie and Netflix bought it. It didn't come out in the theaters. So it didn't go out, it didn't go in the theaters. So what's going on, E1 Matador? So I did update the. Everybody wants to know what that thing in the middle is. I am $7 away from getting the 5600 XT from the PC community. So, so yeah. Well, I'm not going to answer that question because Sony's already said what they're doing. So, I mean, there's no reason to answer something that's already been asked and answered. So, this it is what it is. So, what's going on there? Also, big shout out to Titanfall Princess. I see that she was she's been streaming or she's been updating some streams. So shout out to her. Call it Dollar Tree Gaming. Like I said, I like my Game Pass, but it's it ain't it's just one less thing for me. So to worry about. I mean, I understand I don't own the content, so since I don't own the content, I'm not gonna worry about it. So let's see here. It was never answered. Sony answered that themselves. Okay, they're not doing it. I don't know what else to keep telling you. They said that they were not going to do. They said they were not going to do day and date gaming on PC. So that's it. That's it. That's it. So nothing more to talk about. Sony's afraid of Series X. There you go. There you go. Makes sense to me. So, um, yeah, apparently they're not going to, because Sony hasn't shown what the PS5 looks like. Jim Ryan said they are not going to put games day and date. So he's already said that a gazillion times. I think PlayStation Bra actually has a article about it. I don't know how to share the screen though, but let me see here. Let me see if I can find it here, and I'll just put the link in the chat. I think it's from PlayStation Bra, but I also did a podcast on it. So let's see here. There we go. Um, there we go. That's PlayStation Bra. Shout out to the bra. Let me see. Well, here is my YouTube. Let me see if I can find. Let's see here. So I've got it loaded up on PlayStation Bra. That's about Death Stranding. Oh, here we go. Matter of fact, I'll just send you this one, okay? And this is the easiest one to do here. There you go. So there, read that article. Well, that's me again. The PC community understand that they went out and spent a ton of money, and now they're now they say they have games to play, but then why are they begging for more games? Go play the games you got. So I mean, you got the Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out. You've got DCS World coming out. I just do not get it. So imagine Ghost of Tsushima on PS Now day one. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not that it won't eventually go to PS Now. It's just not going to go day and date. You know, that's what that article I just put up is talking about. It talks about what Jim Ryan says. So, um, if you can spend $500 on graphics cards, buy one. Yeah, buy a console. I mean, buy a console. So, I mean, that's why I'm updating my PC now. I want it to be completely done by the end of March. I mean, I want by the end of March for me to walk out of the PC shop with the new graphics card, new motherboard, my new CPU. I've got my 860 Evo SSD. I've got 8 more gigs of RAM. I'll be good. Now I can start. Then I'll start saving up for the PS5. So, what's up, Double C? The Mass Effect is your favorite of the series. Mass Effect 2 is, yeah, it's good. I'm replaying it. I keep choosing, I keep on playing it to try to choose Jack, and I keep picking Miranda because my God, she's got that ass. You know, so I can't deny it. I can't deny myself the pleasure. Yeah, Destiny, it's like going to McDonald's and demanding a Whopper. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, Corey, no. You're right. You're right. But somebody else was talking about it. So, okay, 901. I just sent you an article from WCC Tech where Jim Ryan clearly says they're not going to do that. Okay, so that is from last year. So that's just all there is to it. I don't know what else to say. Let's see if I can find that article again. And yeah, what to do with it? So there's that. So a lot of these PC guys are Xbox refugees. Well, I mean, we all got burned on that Xbox. Don't feel bad. So, Don't feel bad. So, because I had that first Xbox. So let's see. Let me find it again. Um, let's see here. Because I'll just read it. I mean, I did this months ago. Um, yeah, I'll read this into the record again. It says, Jim Ryan, we're taking PS Now very seriously, but we still want first party launches to be pure. So I don't. That's it. This is November 7th, 2019. So this was just 90 days ago. Okay. So it says PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan recently talked with game industry a number of topics, chiefly the upcoming PS5 console due to release holiday 2020. Ryan also took the opportunity to discuss the increased commitment to PS Now, the long-running cloud streaming service that became more appealing with a recent price cut and content additions of God of War, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Uncharted 4. Now, those games are no longer there, but they were at this time. It says we're taking this very seriously. The commitment we've made in terms of price cuts, the investment in content, the marketing campaign. It's a pretty vivid illustration of of that seriousness. We've been doing this for a number of years, and very quietly, we've been taking an awful lot from it. We have an important inflection point earlier this year when we were able to bring the last 7 data centers online for Scandinavia, Italy, Spain, which gave us blanket coverage of Western Europe. That was a game changing moment because, as somebody who spent a lot of time in Europe, I was nervous talking too much about a service that a German player could enjoy, but not an Italian gamer. So, okay, they move on. It says, however, PS Now will not be allowed to cannibalize big PlayStation launches such as the upcoming Last of Us Part 2. That is to say, first party exclusives will head to PlayStation console and then much later to PS Now, as suggested by Ryan. So you stop acting like the PC is more important than the PlayStation. They're going to put games out first on PlayStation. Then they will eventually move them to PS Now. All right. Then they might move select games. After that happens, they may move select games into PC. So that's the truth. So there's no more talking about it. I get it. There are a group of people who I do respect. They're constantly pushing this narrative of day and date because they absolutely hate the fact Microsoft did it. So why they keep talking about it. Like every time I get on Twitter, this Sony's going to do the same thing. Sony is going to do the same thing, even though Sony has said publicly through Jim Ryan, the CEO of PlayStation, said they're not doing it. So stop acting like it. Now, if your games aren't everywhere, you're anti-consumer. That's true. The fact that they don't know what anti-consumerism is, the fact that the game is even available to buy is pro-consumer. It's not their fault. Here's the difference. They don't want to have to purchase a PlayStation to play the game. They think that's anti-consumer. And shout out to Snow Bunny because she was just saying this on CRAIGTECH podcast over a week ago. She was saying that, hey, look, if I got to go out and buy an Xbox to play Forza, that's anti-consumer because I should be able to play that on my Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to buy a Switch and play that game. So, so Sony is not going to butcher their own lineup. They're not going to do that. So stop it. This as Disney is not going to release, okay, Disney Plus is going to show exclusive content. They're going to show Loki. They're going to show Loki. They're going to show WandaVision. They're going to show Falcon and Winter Soldier. So is that anti-consumer? Is that anti-consumer? Because you have to buy Disney Plus you have to subscribe to Disney Plus to watch those movies or watch those shows. So according to them, that's anti-consumer. What are they gonna say? Disney should be forced to put that into the movie theater so that we can all go see it. Is that what they're gonna say? You know, we've been playing games on different platforms for 30 years. It's not Destiny, it's a generation of spoiled brats. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, I have to go to, if I want a Whopper, I have to go to Burger King. I can't go to Five Guys and say, give me a Whopper because they won't make me one. They'll say, we don't make the Whopper, we make this. So, well, I mean, again, 901, Sony has a streaming cloud service called PS Now. They have over 800 games in there, and you can go ahead and stream PS Now on your PC. That's a fact. So, what are you talking about? Sony is already letting people do that. So, I mean, the problem is that they're not doing it natively, and you don't like that. So but you can't control that. You can wait. If you want to play it natively, you go buy a PlayStation. It's that simple. You could go buy a PS4 for like $149, subscribe to PS Now, and play all the games natively. But you don't want to. And that's not Sony's fault. That is your fault. So they said they would have games they publish on PC, and they never said first party games. Yeah, I mean, again, they're going to publish games on PC. The Predator game is one of their games, I think, that's going to PC, which is fine. It's just not that big a deal. Again, they don't know what anti-consumerism is, so it's silly to talk to them about it. When they actually understand what that is, then talk about it. So, because the fact, yeah, is NVIDIA anti-consumer because they have that service now, and now in order for you to have it, you have to have their stuff. Why don't you all talk about that? I mean, you see what I'm saying? You see how ridiculous it sounds at this point? Why don't you just man up and say, I don't feel like I should have to buy a PlayStation to play their games. I want Sony to put the games where I want them to be at. Because that's what it is. And that is a spoiled child. So that's a spoiled child. Sony puts their games on PC natively. Oh, again, that's why they're not doing it. They're not going to do that. So at least not now. Now, 3 years from now, who knows? But until you come up with a statement from Sony that says that they're going to be doing this, you speculating is getting old. That's this whole grain of salt. I watched a video. Somebody sent me a video from Red Gaming Tech yesterday. In his description, it literally says, take it with a grain of salt. So, so in the description, it says for you to take it with a grain of salt. It's like, are you kidding me? They're like, are you kidding me? So this is nuts. So, no. Whoa. KIOP is a cool man. He's a cool ass dude. So, but you gotta stop with the rampant speculation, especially when we have confirmation of what's going on. Okay, all you do is contradict yourself. If Ryan Coogler, he's directing Black Panther 2, there's all this speculation that we're going to see Namor in it. So right now we can speculate because Ryan Coogler hasn't come out and said anything. But as soon as Ryan Coogler comes out and says, here's here's who the antagonist is going to be, and here's what our story is going to concentrate on, all the speculation will end. All of it will end because then we can start talking about the actual movie and the story. Okay, I get you guys they do not like the facts. Xbox put games day and date. They don't. They hate it. This is why that whole thing happened with Crap Gamer and Phil Spencer. This is why all that went down because Crap Gamer got mad that Microsoft put games day and date. And what did Crap Gamer say? He said that you're giving people a reason not to buy your console. That's what he tweeted to Phil Spencer. And that's the truth. No, that is the truth. Yeah, Crap hasn't done videos in a while. I kind of miss him. Hmm. Yeah, Fret Boy. I mean, yeah, people were putting that in the chat or in the comment section. Like, yeah, there's so much salt here that we can't. I'm gonna have to go get a blood pressure check, and I need medication to get over your salt. So, and again, that's why I really, really try to stay away from rumors. So that's why I try to stay away from them. I think Fret Boy. I think Crap's getting married. I mean, that's what he's put out. And if he did, congratulations to him. And but yeah, he's got married. He said, he has a child. So it's this when those things happen in your life, streaming content, as much as you enjoy the conversation, it just becomes less and less important. You did. So, but shout out to Crap Gamer. I want to get him on my podcast when he comes back. So, because that'll be a coup, I should say. So, and I'm working on trying to get on Crossfire one day. I'm hopefully BitCloud puts a word in for me with Mooch, and I can get on there coming up, soon. So, well, I mean, Destiny, you're fine. I mean, just try not to, you know, we don't try to insult people in the chat. So everybody's open to their opinion. But my whole thing is it's okay to want Sony to put games on PC. I mean, that's fine. But when they have come out publicly and said that's not what they're doing, it's time to let it go. It's just time to say, yeah, it would be cool to see it, but that's not what they're doing right now. I mean, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, who else? Who knows what they'll be doing? But as of now, as of 2020, that's not what they're going to do. So now, does that mean that you won't wake up one morning and I personally think you're going to see the games come out on the PlayStation. Then they'll move them to PS Now within the 2 to 3 years. Then after PS Now, they'll push them back, and then maybe a year from now, maybe 2 years from now, they will go ahead and they'll do something else. They can put it on PC. But at that point, the game is 4 years old, so it's just not that big a deal. Exclusives exist everywhere and everything. Well, I don't disagree. What makes their argument hollow is that they're not complaining about Nintendo. And based on Zaddy, Nintendo's got higher rated games than PlayStation. So why not ask for Zelda? Why not ask for is it oh man, I can see it. Something Blade. Why not ask for those games? But see, they don't do that. And that's what makes their argument hollow. That's what makes their point pointless. The fact of the matter is they're in an ecosystem that's just not very good. Okay, it's not a good ecosystem. They don't like it, so they don't like the fact that Microsoft put games day and date somewhere else. And so now they think Sony should do the same thing because they don't like it. I mean, shout out to Snow Bunny and Viera Tron. I mean, those women perceive information differently than men do, and they both said the same thing. They don't like it, so they're complaining about it. And that's just it is what it is. So Corey Massey's still over there talking to Jack Reacher in his chat. Oh man. PS Now on most TV apps still within their ecosystem. Is PS Now on TV apps? Oh, I do that. I do not know. I know you get it on the Sony TV. At least you used to be able to. I don't know about now, but I don't know anybody with a Sony TV. I would ask Dark Cloud about that one. Yeah, PS Now is on Android. Yeah, they put that out in 2014. Again, that's old news. They were at CES in 2014, and they said you'll be able to stream to multiple devices. They had phone, they had tablets, they had TV. So good grief. He said it's boring. Being well, I mean, apparently he got a lot of pushback for all the rumors and stuff like that. He actually did a podcast or on rumors, and it's kind of like you got to be kidding me. You're one of the biggest propagators of rumors. So, so PC is actually Microsoft's ecosystem. No, it's not. PC is a open platform. So all Microsoft has is a system that operates on there. They have Windows. That's what they have. They have Windows. They have DOS. But so does Apple. I mean, Microsoft has a search engine, Bing, but that's an open platform. You do not need I can launch Safari. If you get an Apple, you have Safari. If you get an Amazon tablet, you have a different engine to search. That Amazon search thing is horrible. It is horrible. So so but yeah. But yeah, and Neo 2 has gone gold. I forgot all about that. Before I get on out of here. Neo 2 has gone gold. How many people plan on getting Neo 2? So Microsoft should be a software developer now. Well, they are. They are. Microsoft has always been a software based company. That's what they are. Okay, that's what they are. They do make some hardware. They make some good hardware. That Surface tablet, probably the best tablet you can buy. And I'm saying that as a Samsung guy. I mean, that Surface tablet is nice. So, but their phones did not do well. Their tablets did extremely well. So again, it's just it is what it is. I don't know why people conflate the two. So why do you think they salt this in? Microsoft, yeah, no, Microsoft Surface tablet is better. It's better than the Samsung tablet. And again, it pains me to say that because I'm a Samsung guy. I'd much rather. I have a Samsung monitor. I got Samsung TV. So I've got a Kindle Fire. I've got a Samsung tablet, and it hurts my heart to say that. So, but it is what it is. As far as gaming, well, that's what they're going to do, Arta Forte. I mean, they are moving into the Azure cloud. They're going to have cloud-based gaming. You're just going to download it to whatever device you have, via the Azure cloud, and go from there. I mean, I've said that for the last 2 years. People made fun of me. They call me crackhead, Craig, and all that kind of stuff, which is fine. But at the end of the day, Microsoft is still doing what I thought, which is they're going to put games via Azure on multiple places. And I think some of those places will be the Nintendo system and the Sony system. Have to wait and see, however. So Sammy's TVs are king. Well, I don't think Samsung's TVs are as good as Sony's, but I think Samsung's TVs are cheaper. There's no I think to it. Samsung's TVs are cheaper. So, and Sony's nuts for what they're charging for TVs. So, but and LG very well could have them all beat for all I know. But another good TV is the Hisense TV. Therefore, that new 4K TV that they got, that is a good. That they showed at CES. That TV is good. Eric said he's getting Neo 2 day one. Now you're talking. Sony's overpriced. Yeah, I agree 100%. Even if that TV's a year old, I was going to get the 800E. They still want too damn much money for that TV. They still want over 600. They wanted 649. I'm like, no, that TV should be 449 at this point. So, but yeah, LG's TVs are king. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not denying LG. Yeah, LG's that the blacks on there are so deep that it looks amazing. It looks amazing. So Sony TV sucks for gaming, too much lag compared to LG and Samsung. Depends on which one you get, but yeah, that's a good point. I don't know, but their 1080p TVs do have lag. I don't know about their 4K TVs. So LG is a good middle of the road TV, most bang for the buck. LG is considered high end. LG, Samsung, and Sony. I'd say your best middle of the road TV would probably be the Hisense TV. That's kind of a step down. The Hisense TVs, I think, are better than the Vizio TVs. And Vizio used to have a pretty good TV. So all TV sucks for gaming monitors. Yeah, I recommend to everybody, if you're going to get a PS5 or a Series X, I would get a monitor. Get like a 32-inch monitor, 32 to 31-inch monitor, something like that, with HDR on it. That's again, I'm going to do that. So that's my next step because my monitor does not have HDR on it. By the way, goes to the Shiba will win game of the year. Definitely at the 32. No, not really. Not, but again, my PS5, I'm putting into my bedroom. So that will be in my bedroom. So, but yeah, trust me. I mean, I'm gaming on monitor now, and it's a big difference from TV. TV feels sluggish at this point. So I much rather have my monitor is like 1 millisecond or something like that. You have bad eyesight. The bad now, yeah. But again, I will be able to get back into my bed and lay down and prop my feet up like I used to years ago. You have a Samsung 32-inch, got it Black Friday for. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at monitors right now, but I'm looking at. I got to get the motherboard. That's the way I'm getting it. I'm getting the GPU and the motherboard. Bam, and then I'll take the computer in. I'll start saving for the PS5 and the monitor. That I can just get it all at once. Shooters and slash games, yeah. Fighting games are good too. So fighting games are good too. But all right, guys, I am going to. I'm actually gonna get on off here. So yeah, I think there's some interesting conversations going on though. But yeah, I'm I am done with the whole games going to PC and all that kind of stuff. When when Sony comes out and they say, yeah, we're gonna put our games on PC, I'll be the first to talk about it. But until then, you're gonna have to miss me with that speculation. So you want to order Ghost of Tsushima now, The Last of Us. It's not that game for you. Yeah, they're talking about The Last of Us is gonna be like the on the 8th day, God created The Last of Us type of stuff. So because his dreams coming to PC. I personally think it will go to PC, but as of right now, they haven't made an official announcement. They have announced it will be on PS5. So that's as far as the dreams announcement. But yeah, I would assume that game will go to PC. Just in my opinion, it's like good grief, that is a game that PC gamers should get their hands on and mod and all that kind of stuff. That'd be great. So you playing Darksiders 3 on your 65-inch 4K and it looked horrible. Really? Really? Oh, wow, I hate to hear that. But all right, guys, I'm going to bounce off of here. I've got to run to the grocery store. So you have a BenQ 1440p monitor. You paid $300 for. Haven't hooked up the console or PC. Well, again, yeah, I'm looking at a 1440p monitor. That's what that doesn't have HDR. You know, Last of Us Part 2 is PS4, PS5 will not be on PC. Oh yeah, I know that. So Darksiders 2 is not that great looking to begin with. All right. So yeah. But all right then, guys, I am gonna get on here. I got a 50-inch Samsung myself, 49.7 inches. Very nice. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get on off here. I need to get my taxes done. It's already mid-February. It's the latest I've ever done them. But I will talk to you guys later. You all stay blessed. You all take care. Like I said, Nioh has gone gold. It's coming out in a few more weeks. MLB The Show, a couple more weeks as well. But all right then, guys, I will talk to you later. Y'all stay blessed. Have a good one.